The subject of my blog, which I'm gonna continue on from where I left off a couple of blog sessions ago. Do Thai women fancy foreign men in general? I am going to say no. Yes, white men may have it slightly better than black men, but I'm disagreeing with this whole premise that people that Thai women are into foreign men. I can't speak for every country, but I will say something I'm learning. I really think that people people date within their race for a reason. They feel more comfortable, especially women. Now, men, in my opinion, men are more likely to date outside their race, 100%. Because men will travel, and men look at all women symmetrically beautiful, in some kind of way. Women don't look at men that way. If a man is symmetrically beautiful, but he's the wrong color, he's still the wrong color. That's my opinion. I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I'm sure somebody could argue differently, but and then maybe it's because people have overhyped Thailand or Asian countries as being this or that. But I'm here to tell you, there's not a lot of normal, when I say normal, non-bar girls that will speak to you in any kind of fashion. Even if they can speak English, they not really trying that hard. I mean, it's not, I don't know, it is what it is. Everybody's looking for something different. So, but you got to think about it too. Should you expect, just because you come to some country, should you expect some woman to be like, oh, hey, it's a foreigner, I want to marry him? I'm just not down with that whole premise, because I'm looking at life. I'm looking at everyday people. People have a good life here. Who the hell is trying to leave their homeland and go someplace else, unless it's really, really bad someplace? I'm here to tell you, it's not really, really bad in Udon Thani. There's nothing really, really... Look, there's KFC. I mean, it's not really, really bad. It's really, really good in Udon Thani, especially compared to some other places I've been, like places in Africa and Kenya. Which, big up Kenya. Kenya's a fine place, but I'm just going off of like kind of how people are living. I'm gonna say there's a lot more middle class in Udon Thani for dang sure. Even in the U.S. where I live at, man, you come to my neighborhood, you get off the highway, and you're gonna see 20 or 30 bums, like all able-bodied, men that'll have conversations with you. They just ain't really trying to do nothing else. But here in Udon Thani, you gotta go like a minute before you see just like a person, homeless person or whatever. They just, per capita, per however many people, it's not a lot is what I'm saying. It's way less than where I come from in Atlanta. Way less homeless people here. It's more working middle class people here, a ton. So I just don't see why, unless the chick is like overly ambitious and this just ain't good enough for her, which I don't see why it wouldn't be good enough for her, because it's a good life. It's a good life here. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I mean, y'all see the buildings and the businesses. Everybody got a business, and people, that's how they make their money, man. I don't know. Just the whole premise of I'm not buying into it as much as I did for dang sure. Just my opinion. Nothing wrong with it either way. Hey, if you're a man, I'm telling you, travel, dude. I'm still saying travel. I'm not saying do not travel. I'm not saying do not come to Thailand because of what I'm saying. I mean, this could just be the ramblings of a madman on the internet, telling you some jive. But I'm just telling you what I experienced, what I saw. If you're a decent dude and you're trying to kick some decent game, it's difficult when there's a language barrier. You're just not able to be that charming, quirky, whatever. Like, I do think a normal guy here could win for sure. A normal, educated guy could win. but you don't speak the language, so you can't be quirky. You can't figure out if somebody really likes you or not. And they're not gonna go out of their way to engage with a foreigner, with a black foreigner at that. I mean, don't get me wrong, they engage, but the level of effort, what I'm saying, that you have to go through all those layers. And suppose you do get through all those layers and you do get some kind of communication and you do go on a date or whatever the case may be, you go through all those layers, and the point is that you still got some other layers you might have to go through with family and culture and all that kind of stuff, let alone all that language stuff you had to get through just to. And then we ain't even got onto the female stuff, with the, everybody knows how females and males are different. So that's a whole nother thing. It's just, it's a lot, guys. For me, I'm just starting to understand that, I got to start with the premise of communication. We got to know the same language. So I got to be with somebody that speaks English and I can express myself and they can express themselves. Why do they have to know English? Well, because I'm 48 years old and I'm not probably going to learn another language fully as I know English. I might end up knowing Spanish, as that second language, but definitely not like, not like Swahili or Thai or no. That's just not going to happen. There's nothing wrong with it. If you're a young lad, if you're a young guy, and you want to delve into different languages and you want to learn Thai and different stuff, go for it. I mean, I'm not saying don't do that. Do that. But realistically, guys, we don't have 100 years to delve into all this. So I will continue to travel to the places, even some European places, and see what is out there. What is in Sweden? What is in Poland? What is in the Netherlands? I don't know. Go and find out. See if you can tell if people are showing you love, though, when you go places. I mean, I felt the love in Africa, for sure. It's just, it is what it is. No disrespect to Thailand, all these YouTubers, blah blah blah, but it ain't exactly what they're saying. That's for darn sure. If you want to come here, link up with a bar girl, go girl, whatever, you could do that in a hot second. Slide them a couple bucks. They'll be on your YouTube channel. Everything will look honky-dory, but it really ain't, because you're dealing with. I was having a conversation with two African guys yesterday, and we were kind of going back and forth debating the whole, not all bar girls are bad type of thing. I didn't say any bar girls are bad. I'm just saying relationships, women, they come with issues. Men, we have our issues. But the whole not all bar girls are bad, you're just compounding those issues with a whole host of other issues. So you got to peel back all those layers, or all those, penises, if you will, to get to who that woman is. And it's like, nah, I am not trying to do all that. It's, nah. It is what it is. Big up to bar girls, no disrespect to bar girls. Just not what I'm trying to do. Alright, peace.